Hello everybody, and today we'll do another video on competitive Necrons. Today I'm going to cover the troop heavy list, which a lot of people like to take. So this is the tweaks I've done to make it the best I could. Okay, 30 Tesla Immortals, very nasty. Imotekh the Stormlord, he's slightly more than 2 Overlords, but he is a better choice because he has the ability to do mortal wounds once per game. Okay, we'll go over that in a bit. Chronometron and Cryptek. The reason why I took this guy over Orca the Diviner is because I wanted to give him the Abyssal staff. Our best relic possibly can get, because the Satans are just not worth the points. Okay, the main weakness with Tesla, as everybody knows, is multi-wound models at 2+ armor. So this is why I take a Tomb Sentinel and 2 Tesseract Arks. Okay, the flat 3 damage is a very good option if you need it, and it's also quite good at killing tanks. But the main reason I take the Tesseract Ark is because you're Sautekh, you want to use your command points every turn for +1 to hit. You want to use my Will Be Done on 2 units of these, so they hit on 5, the Tesla goes off on a 5, +1 to hit stratagem, so it's 4+ Tesla on those. Plus the tanks equipped with Tesla, so your Tesla will go for the 5+. So these are more effective than the Doomsday Ark. And another good reason why I take these is because the Tomb Sentinel will be in reserve, so turn 2, maybe turn 3. So all his heavy anti-tank weapons will be going into these tanks here. And they have a 5-up invuln, toughness 7, so they're very hard to kill. That toughness 7 is a game changer against Hell Blasters and stuff, because some of them are Surf 7. So Wound on 4s is a lot better than Wound on 3s, as you know. These I expect to die turn 1, but if they don't, great. I keep them in range of your Cryptek every turn. I will line of sight turn 1, obviously. And same for these destroyers. Right, your goal is, turn 1, move all your infantry forward. Right, don't advance them. Pick a target your opponent has. Use the mortal wounds with this guy. Do damage to it. And then pop the +1 to hit stratagem. That way, all these will be hit on 2+ anyway, but the Tesla will go off for 4+ and 2 units, because you might will be done 2 units. And that way, your firepower is insane. So basically, you want to march up the board very slowly with these, keeping all the troops in range of this guy. Keep the 2 Tesseract Arks at the back somewhere, on top of an objective if you possibly can. Just in range, shoot every turn. These are bait. You want to bring them out, kill something with these, and then let your opponent chase them. Or you can keep them in range of the Cryptek as well. Either way is good. So depending on what army you're up against, if you're up against an elite army, keep them near the Cryptek. If you're up against hordes, that's kind of perfect for you, because Tesla will destroy them. Okay, we have 1 unit of Scarabs to hold objective. You run them up the board, grab an objective, high line of sight, or if you really have to, blow them up on somebody. And the Tomb Sentinel, turn 2, turn 3, you want to try and bring him in to snipe a character. If not, just send him after tanks or anything that's got free wound. Like these love the town commanders and those stupid bodyguards. Each fail saves a flat 3 damage. It's awesome. So this is the best way you can use the troops in competitive play. But as you can see, this army does a lot of damage, but it's easy to die. So you're sacrificing a lot of survivability for damage output. And if you can't make use of turn 1, there's a good chance this can get tabled apart from Tesseract Arks, they just don't die. So my advice for competitive play with Necrons is try to avoid troops altogether and keep the HQs cheap. But I know a lot of people like the CP and like to take this. So if you'd like to take your troop choices, try this list out. It has the balance of firepower, defensive ability, and you make the most of your troops. If you are running troops, always go Sautekh and make sure you get that +1 to hit for 2 CP. The Warlord's going to be the Stormlord, obviously, because he's hard to kill, and this guy's just there for backup. And make sure you always take the Abyssal staff, because mortal wounds is amazing. I'll say turn 2, you got like a demon prince in your face, do mortal wound with this guy, and then bang, +1 to hit, goodbye. Whoever's there is dead. The main weakness with this army, if you tried it, is get objectives in your opponent's area. It is slow moving, So you need to make sure you use your Scarabs to get buildings and run up the board, and just come forward every turn. These guys, if they survive your turn 2, split off from your Cryptek and try and get an objective with them. The Tomb Sentinel is good for late game because you can grab an objective with it and kill what needs to die. So that's the main advantage and strength of this, is damage output. It'll do a lot of damage if used correctly, but it is hard to get to those objectives. And if you dropped some stuff for Deathbox to get objectives, you just lose too much firepower, because the troops are just too much attacks for us. So that is the best way to use 30 Immortals if you want to go the Immortal route. Make sure you take the Tesseract Arks for the Tesla, and they're much harder to kill than Doomsday Arks. And they also have the option of flat 3 damage. So thank you for watching, and now we'll go to the last video after this, the Alpha Strike army. And after that, pick which one you like the best and practice with it. So far, I think the first video I did was the strongest competitive list we have right now, or one of the strongest. I found in my games, the more troops you have, the easier you are to kill. So it doesn't matter if you do a ton of damage, turn 2 if half your army's gone, you're pretty much dead. And because you're doing 24-inch guns, if you move it forward, you're out of cover and you're going to die. And all your opponent has to do to counter this army, right, is keep 5 inches back from his deployment area. So if you're fighting me, I would be 5 inches from my deployment area. You have to cover your cover, you'll be out of range, or you have to advance them, so which should make your +1 to hit worthless, which should make me happy, and then I blow you off the board. So that's a major weakness with Immortals as well. If your opponent knows Necrons, he will make you eat your Immortals. Okay, so just be very wary of that. You might be tempted to drop the Abyssal stuff for the Void of Darkness, but if you do that, it's extremely risky. Because you've paid all these points for these, you want to keep him back to buff them all. So thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all again in the other video.